Welcome back, guys, to the Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, where last episode we arrived at Lookout Landing, the place viewed from the sky, and met with Purah to fill her in on what had occurred. She in turn asked us to head to Hyrule Castle to meet with the search party that had been looking for both Zelda and Link, so we started on over. This led us to the Kyononis Shrine for a little more combat training centering on evasion, as we now continue onwards to meet with Oz. Doesn't seem at the moment by going into dead ends to look around is really helping me with anything. Or find anything good. There's a way for us to build ramps. There's some weapons to gather here if we want to. There's a soup ladle by the look of it. A kitchen implement often used for serving delicious soups. Soldier's broadsword. There's a soldier's spear. Quicker charge attacks. It's like I thought the weapons here have all decayed too. Wonder if there are any intact weapons left anywhere in the world. Hey, it's a new face. During the upheaval, all the weapons, swords, spears, claymores, you name it, suddenly decayed. I've explored many regions in search of weapons that might still be intact. I found none. At this point, I'd be surprised if there were any intact weapons left in Hyrule. They're also a real pain to repair, so the best thing to do is strengthen them. So you say. There's a torch here as well. Which we might need at some future juncture. A sword. Excellent. And a hoe spear. That looks unwieldy. Oh, it's actually that way because it's the hoe animation. Sword, hoe spear. Life is good. That doesn't look right. I'll go with the sword. That also doesn't look right. Right, so you're telling me I have to make it up there. The funny thing would be if there was just like a Wait, I could just climb. I don't need any of this fancy pants equipment. You standing on the edge and staring at it is intense. Seeing a chasm in person is far better than hearing about it. Whoa, why would you do that? Just upstart someone on the edge of the void. This chasm is nearly bottomless, just like all the others created by the upheaval. Personally, I do not want to hit the bottom of a nearly bottomless chasm. Even though it scares me, I can't stop staring into it. As I understand it, you'd be dead before you hit. If that's any comfort. I don't know the truth of how you feel about that. I take it you're the captain. Nope. I finished up the search around here and I'm ready for my next instructions. But Captain Oz is kind of on edge. I don't want to bother him. What's on with Captain Oz? One of those over there? Kind of tempted to burn that, you know what I mean? That's where the road ends, is it? Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive, and all in one piece it looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief. Hang on, you're alone, but you heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search. I see. Maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I am relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Captain, it's Princess Zelda! What? Princess Zelda, she's safe! Wait, what? You saw that too, Link? You saw Princess Zelda turn into light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Purah know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Purah about what happened here as soon as possible. Basically, just go straight back down again.
Oh.
That was most certainly Princess Zelda. Must inform Purah about this as soon as possible. Okay, I'll let her know. Just let me, Ooh, that's safe to jump down, right? Don't mind me. Oh, there's a cool rock over there. Some lovely ornate things still up. Does Zelda leave me anything here? Before disappearing into light and confusing everyone about the situation. No! Okay. Oh, you moved. So what's the timer on these things? Yeah, haha! Found the one Korok up on Hyrule Castle by look of things. Right, so that was over there. There is things for us to build over here if we want to. I do worry that if I get too close to situations that bad things may happen. Do you know what I mean? Hyrule restoration materials. To be honest, there isn't actually that much more to travel to. Just worried I wouldn't make that stamina-wise then. Can't I even climb this? Of course, we've got a warp to get us back down again. Okay, it does have a handy ledge. Oh, there's a Korok puzzle. In the shape of a triangle. Where Zelda was. I wonder why. And that seems to be about it. I couldn't tell you if there's anything more to check on here. Ah! Maybe Link's got a little bit sturdier at falling down from high places, I don't know. Maybe that's the one blessing. Well, I don't like what's happening here. I'm gonna take a whoop. What the crap, man? Why do that to me? There's a place here. Well, that's nice. Thank you, collapsing floor. I jumped quite a bit then. I was about to leave anyway. I didn't expect to be forced to leave. I could have rewinded, maybe. I was literally just about to get out there. Can we actually warp here? No, that's Jotun's shrine. We can't actually warp to here, sadly. We need kind of like a shrine or something in the middle of town. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, I'm on the edge of the castle at the very highest point. I think what happens next is a bit of splat, crash, badoom. Look, I'm traumatized by moments like that. I was about to The best thing is I'd let all my guard down, not because of the fact that I was just about to go home and that was where I was at. I let all my guard down because there was a shrine to, like, mark on the map. So I completely went into a relaxed state at that exact moment. I was not happy. This is a store, is it? Wait a minute! What do you think you're doing? Joshua needs that for a chasm research. Don't touch any of it without a permission. I'll get in big trouble if you do. Sorry, Robbie. I just saw it and went, what is it? I apologize. Link, well, did you find anything?
What?
You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle and then she transformed into the light and flew off. Gotta say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval for now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as we look around. Oh yeah, you still got the Purah pad, right? Can I see it for a sec? It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map. Aha! Alright, I forgot that before we can look over at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing, and for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. Ooh. It's over there. You've literally got enemies living outside your base. Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just a spot for you. There's 3 beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldier who's watching over everything from the center, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know.
Yeah.
Alright, Joshua, let's work on our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point. Joshua, you're in charge of the switch.
Woohoo!
Okay, Doc, you can count on me. I don't think I'll like those towers, actually. I think I already get somewhat of the gist of what might be going on with them. Hello. Don't touch that. The wells are still under construction, so please steer clear for now. If you fell in, it'd be a whole thing. Let me sort out whether or not I can build a mini stable on Lookout Landing. Lester is coming here to care for the horses, so it'd help him out a lot if he had a proper stable. The project would likely take me a while to complete, but once it's done, you'll be able to take full advantage, Link. So there's stuff that's being built up in here in time as well. Cloves? Hey, welcome. It's your first time in my store, right? It's the only place to shop here in Lookout Landing. I know it looks a little thrown together, but I stock a nice selection of goods. I ran a store back in my hometown, so I hope you'll support my place. I come from a small fishing town called Lurelin Village. It's way to the south, on the southeastern corner of Hyrule. Used to be a peaceful place too. Then the pirates arrived. I used to run the village's general store, but when those pirates arrived, I had to grab all the goods I could carry and run. I don't know how it's going there now. I hope I can return someday, but for now, I'll just keep selling as much stuff as I can. Please let me know if there's anything you'd like. Anything else you need? I don't need to buy my stuff at the moment. I don't know how much this costs, or how much armor it is. So it's free. We haven't got anything on the head, 70. And that's an upgrade as well. But to be honest, we've got cold resistance and frost resistance on the top 2 bits. So what can I sell? Topaz sells for 80. Sapphire sells for 150. What else do I have gemstone-wise? I've got 2 of these too. 2 rubies. Just sell 1 sapphire and buy the armor, right? Works for me. No, I don't want to sell anymore. I want to leave. I want to buy now. I'm going to wear this. I'm in a loop. Press B. Alright, let me have this Hylian hood. Made from the sturdy material to protect us in harsh weathers, eh? Okay. We've got every slot filled. We've got a look now, really, is the one way I could put it. I might need to buy more arrows. That's probably a fair price. A fair amount to go in, but one's got to do what one's got to do, I guess. So this is the emergency shelter. The entrance is here, is it? Sorry I didn't greet you properly when you first arrived here, Link. I was just so relieved to see you. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I'll answer as best as I can. Now, please, allow me to open up the emergency shelter. I was going to say, is there a cutscene or do we just teleport in? Oh, there we go. Hey, it's me. Open up. Pretty cool. This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want. Well, there's equipment for it too. It's a fast travel point I'm looking for. A Bocco Reaver? Blade's decay but can still serve its purpose. We've got a Traveler Sword here. By the way, I love Ganon's plan, or if it does, I said it's Ganon. Hey! Found it! Just like, well, you know, Blade of Evil's Bane keeps kicking my ass, and I seem to have some recollection of things now, so what if I just decay all weapons? Ha ha ha. Excellent plan! Right, you have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing. We can get stamina vessels indeed, so let's get a heart container. Bring us up to 5. And I'm actually tempted to go to 6. To be perfectly honest. Stamina can be managed a bit more with items, but I might go for... Appears you still possess the lights of blessings. Yeah, I'll have another heart container. I think next one I'll go for stamina. Well, I like a little bit of a buffer. I will bring peace to the world indeed. Oh, it's you, Link. Pardon me for being lost in my work here. This map tends to get all of my attention. Are you interested in the different people of Hyrule and where they live? That's my entire field of study. When I'm out on the deployment with the Monster Control crew, I spend hours poring over our maps. As such, I'm the most knowledgeable in Lookout Landing about Hyrule's various people and their towns and villages. What about you, though? I work with the Monster Control crew. We're tasked with protecting everyone from monsters. There's been an uptick in their population since the Upheaval, but I'm not really the most skilled in combat. So instead, I use my knowledge of the areas to help determine where we should make deployments. Aside from us Hylians, there are 4 other peoples here in Hyrule. The Rito, the Gorons, the Zora, and the Gerudo. Each live in a different area and have their own unique traits, whether it's soaring in the sky or feasting on rocks. We Hylians also live in villages that reflect our unique cultures. The Sheikah are renowned for their wisdom. In fact, our most prolific researchers are among them. The leader of Lookout Landing, Purah, is from the Sheikah tribe. I guess you're not going to mark them on my map, are you? Hyrule has 8 major places that its various people call home. Oh. Bit more involved, isn't it? Lookout Landing is located here in central Hyrule. Up northwest of here is Rito Village and Hebra. And there's Gerudo Town that's located to the southwest in the Gerudo region. You'll find Goron City to the northeast in Eldin. Travel a bit farther east and you'll come across Tarry Town in Akala. Not too far from there is Zora's Domain. That's within the Lanayru region. Continuing in southeast Hyrule, you'll come across a cluster of Hylian villages. These are within an area called Necluda. Within that cluster, you'll find Kakariko Village, where the Sheikah live. I hear the village leader is quite lovely. If you're seeking a tranquil spot, Hateno Village is worth a visit. I also hear it's become Hyrule's center of fashion. Finally, there's Lurelin Village. It's a wonderful getaway destination. Many of the aforementioned towns and villages have been deeply affected by the upheaval. If removing even a fraction of the monsters helps soothe the peoples of Hyrule, then that's what we'll do. Our monster control crew is on patrol each day, gathering information from everyone, everywhere. There's been an increase in the number of unfamiliar monsters since the upheaval as well. Be careful out there. I got drive-by'd by goblins, man. I know it's dangerous out here. Hi, is that you, Link? I've been nose down, so I don't know what's happening around me half the time. This is pretty involved, so I'm going to keep sitting here while I wrench on this. You might have heard, but when the upheaval happened, all of the weapons decayed. I poured so much energy into trying to fix them, but it's been no use. Yeah, just before the upheaval, Gloom began pouring out the ground. He clung to the weapons, pulsing as if alive. We watched as the weapons rotted to pieces right before our eyes. It was all pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At a time when Hyrule Castle can float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things. Oh yeah, in case nobody has mentioned yet, you're welcome to the weapons over there. But they probably won't be much use to you, since they're, you guessed it, decayed. Is this them just basically giving a reason for... This is a quest or something. But basically giving a reason for why weapons break so easily. Hey, you new here? You may scoff, but I know a fresh face when I see one. I can say that because I'm a newcomer too. My name's Bermano, and they put me in charge of cooking for some reason. I want to say something fancy like, for today's menu, we have fruit and mushroom mix. I'll rev you right up. Yeah, I was really looking forward to saying that, but I'm plumb out of apples. If I don't have my most important ingredients, say goodbye to rich, full flavor. I don't have apples even. How many do you need? It's the same Hyrulean script, and yet it's so different from our modern language. Still have a lot to learn. Don't tell me, based on your stature, physique, and distinctive right arm, you must be Link. Am I right? Purah's told me so much about you already. You just knew about the arm. I'm Warsworth. My research speciality is ancient Hyrulean. And by ancient Hyrulean, I don't mean the text found in the ring ruins, but something different. It's what we call the language used at the time of Hyrule's founding. Our modern language is built on that foundation. These books here are written in that ancient tongue. They look like gibberish to your average Hyrulean. Are you curious about ancient Hyrulean? I don't have anything to show you as things stand right now, but I'm sure I'll someday have results posted, ready for all to see at the lab in Kakariko Village. Not here, then. Hey, I know that face, and any face I know is the face of a friend. Please, Link, help yourself to anything in the shelter. It's all yours to use as you see fit. But don't you dare go making a mess of this place and kicking up dust. I spend so much time cleaning in here, and there's still endless amounts of dust. Where does all this dust even come from anyway? It's an underground bunker. I expect that. You must be the guard looking over things. Interesting that we've got a quest finally, then. Right, well, we've more time to talk to more people in the future as more things comes up, right? So let's find out what this is going to do for me. Probably doesn't seem to have a quest. I'm sure I'll love this. Please don't be a suction device. If I put this here, then that goes there. No, that's not quite it. That should do it. Hey, Lake, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part. Need me, do you?
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey!
What's going on? Wait. Okay, so it wasn't me that got shot into the sky. Good. I was worried for a second there. Just for a bit.
Oh!
All of the Skyview Towers have now been activated.
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the Purah pad over that terminal. We don't have to go up the towers anymore. That's fine by me. Warp. Alright, Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time instantly. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your Purah pad. Impressive, right? A Skyview Tower is about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Purah pad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, huh? Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Hooray! We've got a paraglider again. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now it's time for your very first test launch. I mean, our first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda, and I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just step on board. It's definitely not a cannon. What is under here? Oh, okay. That's a wire. So wait, I have to get back to this point? I'm actually concerned by being attached by wire. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Surface map is updated. Sky map is updated as well. Oh, the wire goes away? Right, so where are we supposed to go? Just back again. What a lovely flight we have. Let's just go straight down the hole. Well, oh, that's the training ground, isn't it, over there? I have been interested in this cave before we go back. It's really nearby. There's a key swarm over here, though. There's one of those bunnies, too. I can always fast travel back, but was it my imagination, or did all the bats just go in there? That's not what I wanted to see. Hello. Do I not have the ability to take pictures then? Let me take a picture. Right, if I attach a normal standard keys wing to it to make it fly farther, right? Give me the money. Oh, that's gone. Hooray! I got 6 rupees. Not worth the 2 hours I threw. So why have you got your base right next to this enemy encampment? Do you know what? Maybe not. I'll leave them to hanging on the roof. They baffle me. I'll leave them to a point where I encounter these friendly guys in a point where it's not in an enclosed space and in their own environment that they seem to quite like. Seems to me that I'd just be walking into their advantage. Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So, how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Good. That map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview Towers in every region in the world. You want to make a point of visiting them all?
Yes.
Right, let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. It's wet. First report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Next up is Eldin to the northeast. The Gerudo are reporting trouble in the southwest. And finally, there's the Nehru to the east. Strange phenomena are concentrated in these four regions. Who'd have guessed? I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hebra recently. That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she could help out in some way too. I'll be here directing a variety of investigations into the upheaval's many chasms and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone somewhere might know what's happened to the princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. You need goggles?
Oh.
Sorry, can't talk now. There's something I gotta discuss with Goggles right away about our research into the chasms. Let's talk later. Looked like you had a quest, but when you say Goggles, do you mean Robbie? Yeah, it seems like we've got a very definitive first stop, haven't we?